Welcome to your Taylor Council Connection. My name is Daniel Seguin, and this is a recap of the August 28th, 2025 City Council meeting. The meeting began with the consent agenda, non-controversial and routine items that can be voted on with a single vote. These items include the approval of a right-of-way agreement with Encore, the monthly financial report, a special use permit introduced at the last meeting, and reauthorization of our WEX fuel card program. Council held 5 public hearings. The first 2 included the proposed voluntary annexation and employment center plan for Forterra Business Park, a proposed 47-acre development at 100 County Road 403 between Samsung and Highway 79. The property will include commercial along the highway, trails, and green space and industrial to the south. The third hearing was for a requested employment center plan for a commercial property just north of Fire Station 2. The plan calls for 2 one-story warehouses and office-style buildings at the back of the property and 1 2-story commercial building at the front. Next was a requested zone change from P2 rural to P4 mixed for the former clubhouse of the golf course. Finally, an infill neighborhood plan was discussed for Trinity Heights, located between Beach, Symes, Potomac, and Wabash streets. The proposed development includes 7 single-family homes. As a part of the plan, the properties must be rezoned from P5 Urban Center to P4 Mixed Use to allow for the planned large lot single-family homes. The council then introduced 2 ordinances, one for adopting the proposed budget for next year and the other for the proposed tax rate. These were discussed in detail in the last meeting and will be finalized at the September 10th meeting. The council's first action of the evening was the approval of the Economic Development Corporation's proposed budget for next year. The proposal includes a 30% increase in their budget from $5.8 million to $7.6 million when compared to last year. This increase is due to almost $4 million set aside for wastewater expansion on the west side of the city. The council then awarded a contract to Freeze and Nichols. The firm will begin working on an update to the Comprehensive Plan, Land Development Code, Engineering Manual, and Development Manual. The primary purpose of this update is to reflect the changes in development needs following Samsung's arrival and correcting some of the challenges that the last code created in the development process. The plan will help guide the development of the city outside of its current boundaries, a much needed element with the volume of development expected on the fringes of the city. The project is expected to not exceed $133,000. The council then approved Title VI policy, which is an anti-discrimination policy required by the federal law and ensures equal access to city services. Next, the council awarded a contract to Texas Road for $6.2 million for the construction of Donna Channel, Travis Street, and Franklin Street drainage improvements, along with the reconstruction of the asphalt trail in Bull Branch into a concrete trail and improvements on Donna Drive. This was the #1 project identified in our drainage master plan. It's funded by the Texas Water Development Board Flood Infrastructure Fund, along with the General Land Office, and will benefit over 50 homes. This project is expected to begin in October and be complete by the end of next year. Staff then provided an update to the City Council on the ongoing street maintenance projects on T.H. Johnson, Bill Pickett, and Lake Drive. T.H. Johnson and Bill Pickett improvements are complete. Lake Drive will be complete by October. The project is under budget, and the City Council voted to utilize the remaining funds to remove the entirety of the cycle track on Mallard Lane for a total of $352,000. Next, the Council directed staff to bring them a vacant building registration program. This program is in response to the tragic fire that destroyed the old Dickie Givens Community Center. The program will establish maintenance and inspection requirements for vacant buildings. The details will be worked out and brought back to council for consideration. Finally, the City Council approved the logo celebrating our sesquicentennial. In 2026, the City of Taylor will turn 150 years old. Throughout the year, the city will hold a variety of events to celebrate and commemorate the milestone. The logo is the first step as the city develops plans for the celebrations. Thank you for tuning in to Your Council Connection. Don't forget to like the video and share your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.